I have made a huge mistake. Hello. Yes, I have already done a closet clean out video this year. However, this closet clean out has a lot more to do with than just the fact that I am a frickin' hoarder and I have way too many clothes and my closet is overflowing, even though that is part of it, because we all know that I use thrifting and collecting clothes as a means to bury my existential dread. And also to express myself. However, not only is this to help declutter my closet, but also to declutter my mind. I've alluded to this in several past videos, but I've gone through a lot of transformative changes this past year, and I think it was kind of sensed in my last closet clean out that I was having a little bit of a dysphoria when it comes to certain clothing styles that I previously enjoyed. I was feeling very stifled and I was not feeling myself. And in recent months, I would say since the beginning of the year, I have gone through some life changes, not just internal changes, and there's a lot of stuff that just sits at the back of my closet that I no longer use and I have any use for. So I'm going to do my darndest to buckle down and actually get rid of stuff. That is going to require a lot of self-control, a lot of decisiveness. So this is going to be interesting. So not only is this going to be a cleaning and decluttering video, but it's also going to be a mental health video. When is it not a mental health video? This is going to be a very stressful process for me. So one, I am not going to be doing this all in one day because I would probably lose my mind. And second, I'm going to start where I feel the least amount of stress, a place that brings me the most joy or inspiration. So I'm going to be getting my seasonal clothes out of this closet. So my sweaters and fall apparel, and I'm going to be culling that first. And then it'll give me kind of an idea of like what I want to wear the next few months once it starts cooling down, which will make me feel inspired. And then we can move on to the doom pile. So join me on this journey, this process, this documentation. Let's go. Listen, I know some people do those trying on everything in my closet type of closet clean out videos. However, I have no idea how people do that without losing their goddamn minds and getting super stressed out. And editing that would take forever. So we're just gonna go through things methodically and we're gonna figure out what sparks joy, what I actually need in my closet. And so we're starting with the fall stuff. And also my assistant, Little Miss Poppikins, is here to help. So I'm gonna set you down. Aww. I have a lot of these plaid skirts and I honestly don't know if I'm gonna wear them, and I don't need so many, you know? I need like maybe one or two in case the outfit calls for it. I really love this one. There was another one somewhere. Where did you go? She's staying. I'm kind of questioning this because I already have like a KGP pumpkin sweater, but this is cute and it was free from ModCloth and it's short sleeve, so it's a good transitional. I wish it was fall, but it's still freaking hot. I think I'm gonna keep it. Same with this Talbot's thin sweater because I also have a KGP sweater that's very much like this, but this is thin and it's not scratchy, so it's good for transition. I'm already justifying literally everything I pick up. Okay, these stay. These are my jams, my pajamas. Oh, here we go. Here's some plaid. Here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a this or that because these are kind of similar. I think I'm gonna keep this one because this is like a circle skirt and it's more flattering. So she's staying. She's gonna go. I need to do a trouser try on because I have a lot of trousers and I don't need so many. So trouser pile. Ooh. Still love this. I can actually put some of this on my body. This stuff is pretty recent. I love this sweater. Love this one. This one's cozy. A lot of these I just wear around the house. To be honest, let me see. Let me see. This can be used as a jacket, like a light little shacket. It's a little short in the sleeves though. I'm putting it in, I guess. The fall stuff is the hardest. Okay. I think this is gonna be I have a similar one. That I just said I'm keeping. And yes, they're different fits, but I don't need so many sweaters. I really love this top, but I think she's had her time to shine. I think I might sell that. Here we go. We're getting into more plaid skirts. I think she's gonna go. She's cute, but I have never worn it. And I've had it for several years. This one, on the other hand, I got off Depop. Like, she's cute. she's got to stay. Oh my god, I have so many. This is collecting as well. I wanted this so bad. And then this little number is very festive. I actually do wear this every year. This is actually a super cute dress to wear around the house because it kind of looks like an old-timey nightgown, but it looks cute. I can't get rid of this. This, I don't think I can justify ever getting rid of because I spent so much doll hairs on this when I went to Dapper Day. It does look good on me. I just don't really have very many occasions to wear it. Now, this was another item. This is one of the, one of the ModCloth Just This Sway skirts. I really like these. They did change though after a while, and I got the medium because the small was too small. At least the original Just This Sway skirts were too small, but the medium is too big because they changed it. They changed the design. And I did recently, well, last autumn, I did find another yellow skirt that I liked. So, and that one's cuter. So this one's gonna go. I bought this from a friend and subscriber from her Whatnot, and I never wore it. Oh my goodness. I love this sweatshirt. I actually splurged on this on Depop from England, and this is the outfit that she wore with it. So I feel like I could kind of recreate that with that other skirt. Oh, I can't get rid of this. This is my Filbert sweater. I love it. I'm thinking it is really cute. But it's another one of those, like, everything is covered. I feel like I live on a farm. Not that that's bad. Just gonna go maybe. Okay, and then we have another jacket. I kept this and I got rid of a whole bunch of other blazer jackets. I think I might part with it now because I'm not a blazer person. Even though it is beautiful, I think I'm gonna part ways with it. See, I'm doing good, okay? I'm doing good. This is similar enough to the one that I decided to keep, except this one's wool. And I currently don't live somewhere where wool is practical, so maybe someday. Look, Poppy, I did good. I think for the trousers, we are gonna try those on. I don't think trying on the dress will help because I did wear it last year, but I don't think I'm gonna be excited to wear it this year. Right, little boo-boo? I could wait. I could hem it. I think what my problem is, it's like really high up, but then it's also practically ankle length if I shorten it. Okay, I talked myself into it. I'm keeping it for now, and I just have to commit to actually hemming it. If I don't have it hemmed by the time autumn is over, there's a few more sweaters in the other room, so I'm gonna go grab those. All right, I'm back with more sweaters. I did leave a few in my closet because they're KGP sweaters, and I'm obviously not gonna get rid of those. But I have a few other pieces that I'm like, you know what? It's time to part with. I'm not super in love. This one is going to come as a shock to some people who know me. I know, right? You're getting rid of a fox sweater? Who is she? I do love this sweater, but it's ModCloth. I do think it's time for us to part ways and make room for some new loves of my life. I also know that I just thrifted this last year, but I didn't really reach for it, to be honest. I think I wore it once. It is super cute, but I think it's time to make room again for more loves. And it's the same with actually, you know what? No, I'm on the fence with this one because this is such a dad sweater and it's oversized on me. It is on the thinner side and it is comfy. And I'm gonna keep it. It's okay. It's okay. This one is, I've had this for like over 10 years and I have to keep it. I'm sorry. This one I was thinking about getting rid of, but I do wear it and it's a striped sweater. And the best time for a striped sweater. All right, I also got my sweater vests. I think I'm gonna part with some of them. I think I might have got this from the bins. I'm gonna keep this just because it's a nice transitional piece. This one is, pretty sure it's not like the real thing. This was like, the original design was from like a designer or something, but this is a repro. Feels pretty cheap. It is cute, but I need to bring down the amount of sweater vests I have. I'm gonna keep this. This is Shein, but this was still a pretty good thrift find for Shein. Like, very soft. It's thick without being too thick, and I did wear this. Same with this one. Love this one. This one, on the other hand, I think I might part with. I don't need so many green sweater vests. This one is cute. I might keep this. I actually might wear this just as a top. I actually know that I wear this one as a top all the time in like the springtime. Ross, guys. Sweater vests at Ross. Nah. This one is vintage, very pretty. I might keep the brown version of this one. Green sweater vest, gotta keep. This is the brown version of the green. This is very hobbity. This one I think I might sell. It's a little bit too high neck for me. I'm very on the fence because I have not really worn this and it is kind of itchy, but it is just so gorgeous. and has apples on it. Susan Bristol. I think with a long sleeve turtleneck it'd be cute, but then that might be a little bit too grandma for me. It's been 2 years and I still haven't worn it. I think I'm gonna sell it. I did really well on that one. This calls for an apple cider. You know I gotta have it in the pumpkin mug. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I've made some tough decisions. I think I have enough energy to keep on going today. I think what I'm gonna do is bring all my skirts in here from my closet and we're gonna go through those. I think that's like the biggest, skirts and dresses are the biggest thing I think I need to go through and reevaluate. I might do more, we'll see. This is a process. This is not a carefully planned video. If you came here for a polished video, I hope you have changed your expectations, but anyone who is familiar with my channel knows that that does not exist here. All the polish that you might think is on this video comes in the editing process, man. Nice. I didn't think that I owned a lot of skirts, but good God, was I wrong. This is really heavy. I was gonna try to get set up on my chair, but honestly, the floor is where it's at, man. Definitely keep. I just got this. Yes, it's the same type of skirt as some of the ones I got rid of, but you know what? We're thin in the herd. We're not completely getting rid of this style of skirt, okay? I really do like that one. But as you can see, I own a lot of the same color. To be honest, I do not love this skirt. It does not look that great on me. At first, I was gonna have to choose between this skirt and this skirt, but as you can see, they are a very different shade of orange, and I do love my orange. However, I already own the plaid orange, so I'm wondering if I should part with one of these. This will not be the last orange. This is the Tiger Lily skirt from ModCloth, and this is the Just This Sway skirt, the original from Rocksteady. As you can see, it is very different. It has a button and it does not have the elastic. I feel like this one is a lot more flattering on me than when ModCloth took over the manufacturing of that named skirt on their website. I do have this skirt also in green, so I do know that I love this. So this is a keep. This might be the weakest link because this skirt has a tendency to, the loopholes like to come off. This is by Hot and Delicious, actually. This is before ModCloth started doing production of these. Although I did have a navy blue one that had ModCloth's label on it, and that one was worse. This is gonna go in the maybes because this is a wardrobe staple, but I really don't foresee myself wearing it that much because I do tend to go for more of the statement pieces over the wardrobe staples. This one's a keep because I did say I was gonna keep this one over the other one, but it remains to be seen if I'm gonna be wearing it. Oh, actually, I just realized I have yet another, oh my God, I'm sitting on it. Just This Sway skirt from Rocksteady. And look at the print. It has adventures. This is actually from an outfit that I wore, one of my original like pictures that blew up, or at least got good numbers on Instagram. I really like that little photo shoot that I did. So I might try to restyle this. This is really cute. I am sitting on it. Okay, this I might get rid of. I really don't like the fabric. I did recently wear it, but I wasn't in love with it. This is like a Romwe skirt. Not the best. It's just an olive tiered skirt and doesn't lay right on me. And then this skirt, I fight with whether or not it fits me. Just this like maxi black skirt. I had gotten it for Ren Fair looks, but I think I've only worn it once. And then this is too small, but I'm keeping it because I have hopes that I'll be able to add elastic to the back because I freaking love this skirt and I feel so cute every time I'm able to wear it. Ooh, I see a couple contenders to be taken off the roster. This is super cute and it's vintage, but it's very thick and I have not worn it. It's kind of heavy, but it's very cute. It's that same type of skirt that I tend to gravitate and then this I just bought, so she stays. This one, I literally bought this skirt for one singular lookbook and I went to return it after because I was like, I actually don't like it that much. And then I forgot. It is cute, but I haven't worn it. This is more of a spring skirt. This skirt, on the other hand, I wear all the time. This is a very versatile piece. It works for spring and summer and it works for fall. So this one, I do love the colors. However, it is not very flattering on me and it's kind of big. So I think it's going to go. And this one too, I thought it was really cute when I saw it online in a Depop shop, but I think it's a little bit too close to my skin color. And then I think I'm gonna keep this one. It is cute. It can work for spring, but it can also work for fall because of the dark florals. And then this I can't get rid of because I'm twinning with Clothes Horse. A long time ago, she wore this skirt in an Instagram photo, and yes, it's yet another orange skirt, and this one says ModCloth, but I'm pretty sure this is technically Just This Sway again, but I do love this one. Oh, speaking of Just This Sway, My favorite, this is like one of my favorite skirts. It's obviously keeping. And then this one is also the original Tiger Lily skirt. I've had it for over 10 years. I used to wear it all the time and I haven't worn it in a long time, to be honest. I have other green skirts that I can wear. As you can see, I have a lot of green skirts. There's a couple more that I forgot to grab, but I recently wore them and that's why I forgot to grab them. So obviously I'm gonna keep them. So I think that one, going, gone. Okay, and then this is such a cute skirt. It's a Charter Club, another green skirt. It is corduroy, it is emerald green, it is beautiful, but it is too small and I just don't feel like trying to squeeze into it, and I feel like it'd be really great for fall, but it's kind of hard to wear a sweater with something that you can't tuck in unless it's like a really cropped sweater. So I think I'm gonna sell that. This one I'm keeping. I know I have so many plaid green skirts, but it's adorable. Another skirt that is plaid. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of this one. I like the other one more. I think I'm gonna keep this because this is more spring and I do wear this with t-shirts and it's very cute. Although once I pack away my spring and summer clothes, this will probably go into storage. And then I literally just got this 90s dark floral skirt. It is beautiful. It's a little bit tight in the waist, but I'm gonna try to make it work because I'm obsessed with the colors and it is very much me right now. Okay, well, skirts are pretty much done. I think I did an amazing job. Let's see how many skirts we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 if you count the one from earlier. So that is 11. Oh wait, no. 11, 12, 13 because there's the 2 plaid skirts. Oh my gosh, guys. We're killing it. We're fluffing killing it. I don't know. Should I do dresses? Should I go get all my dresses? Should we keep on going? I feel alive right now, man. I feel like I could conquer the whole planet. Or should I play it safe and take a break so I don't burn out? Hello, it is now a different day. In fact, it is about 8 p.m., so I'm not going to be able to do that much. I just got through filming a bunch of content for the Tickety Talk, so I am tired, but I have all these clothes on my bed. And hi, Poppy. Yes, I definitely need you getting all over my clothes.
What the dog doing?
You are on top of my clothes, my baby. Well, what I had planned on doing before Miss Pop decided to make this into a bed and also demand pets was I am going to gather up all of my more springy, summery clothes, the ones that I am not reaching for right now, like the pastels and the pinks and the brights and the florals, and I'm going to put them in the space bags. That way I can kind of clear out my closet of things that are kind of getting in the way. I already kind of went through and cleaned this part of my closet out before, so I don't really need to scrutinize this stuff too much. There might be a couple pieces that I might scrutinize, but right now I have to get this dog off of my clothes. So if you'll excuse me. Listen, I love that girl, but she stinks, and I didn't need all of that on all of this. So we're gonna do a packing up montage. I do have some pieces that I probably need to try on. I have some pants and some dresses over here that I set aside that I need to go through. However, I'm tired. I'm not going to do that today. You guys will see that in the next clip, but I am going to show you, I did go through my closet a little bit, and I'm getting rid of the denim shirt. This was on the chopping block, a couple of closet cleanouts. So it is going. I think I only used it once, and it was for the Jurassic Park inspired, Rachel Maxey inspired lookbook that I did last year, and I still haven't used it. There's also a couple pairs of shoes. I have these little lace-up booties from Echo Susie. I have only used these once, and it was for a photo shoot when they sent these to me. And then unfortunately, these Laura Ashley vintage velvet little pumps did not work out. I really wanted them. I got them off of ThredUp because they kind of look like Regency shoes, and it was a goal of mine to go to like a Bridgerton ball back when that was like huge, hot, the thing to do. It still probably is. I just haven't heard about them on TikTok in a long time, but super cute. I'm probably going to put these in some sort of fall whatnot show, so there might be announcements about that in this video. I'll talk about it later, probably. Yeah, so that's all I've done today. I'm gonna set aside the other things and we'll circle back.
Several days later.
Hello, it has been several days since I have looked into this lens. Well, not this lens, I changed lenses so that we could properly try on some clothes and you can see the whole thing. Now, the reason why this has been a process is because I have been dealing with some anxiety stuff, but I'm finally somewhat over that. And guess what one of the main things was that helped cure me? I dyed my hair. It'd been several months since I touched up my hair. I just did the whole thing again, and I also did my eyebrows, which eyebrows usually it doesn't really work out that well, but I was very meticulous in saturating every little strand of eyebrow hair, and I even used my color sealer on it and they turned out pretty good. Right now they have eyebrow gel on them because I made my own shade using clear eyebrow gel and the eyeshadow that matches my hair perfectly. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm except for the snafu that is my Elgato lights are currently acting up and they will not connect to my app. Fortunately, I was able to reset them, but that also means that they're currently working at 50% brightness. So it took me a while to get the light to where it is right now. Currently, I had to bump up the ISO on my camera, which if you're not a photographer, you don't know what that means. But trust me, it is not what I wanted to do because it compromises the video quality, but the show must go on and we must continue because I have a schedule to keep to, and I'm gonna stop ranting at you, although I am gonna mention that I am soon going to be upgrading my lights. I put in an order on a payment plan for some new lights. I am still going to keep using these key lights if I can finally get them to work and connect to the app, because I also use them as desk lights for my crafting stuff, so they're still going to be of use to me. But anyway, let's try on some clothes, shall we? Today we're going to be doing pants and we are going to be doing some dresses. I already went through my closet and did some rearranging and some organizing, and I pulled out some stuff that I'm like less than enthused about that I really need to put on my body. I already tried on this off camera because it was a little inappropriate to show you because it's too small and I could not zip it up, and it's a little bit short. It is a for my husband's eyes only dress. I've also been really bloated and that's probably why I couldn't zip it up. So it happens when you eat dairy and you're lactose intolerant. We're gonna start on pants first, so let's put on some pants. Also, for my friends in the UK, yes, I'm aware that you guys refer to pants for underpants, not for trousers. It's a completely separate word. I've watched enough Doctor Who to know that. I'm just American, okay? Anyway, so in theory, these are the perfect professor trousers, dark academia, Pinterest worthy. Unfortunately, your girl's a little too thick, and she has been for some time, and I've been holding on to them in hopes that I will get my waist snatched. It hasn't happened, and I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I don't. So I'm thinking that I own so many pairs of pants or trousers that I need to allow these to make someone else happy, which makes me really sad because these are really nice. I haven't worn these. They are being sold. What not show announcement pending. These, on the other hand, these are my original professor pants. I've had these since 2017. These are my very first high-waisted vintage trousers that I thrifted and got me into the whole thing. They actually button up. They're a little tight because, again, I'm bloated, but they fit. And they will fit in the future unless I gain more weight, but let's not think about that. I'm also super sentimental about these because I wore these the last time I saw my grandma before she passed, and my grandma complimented them because I was also wearing like a super retro 40s-esque top. So yeah, these pants remind me of my grandma, so I'm never getting rid of these. Ever. And these are a similar story. They very much remind me of my grandma, but at the same time I'm debating because I haven't really worn these in a while. They are wool pants. They are better suited color-wise for either the winter because of the material or the spring, but I didn't really reach for these this last spring and last winter because I was more like in my dress era. I think just for now I am gonna keep these just because I might reach for them, you know, and it's not something that I haven't worn in like a super duper long time. I have worn them more recently than the previous pants that I got rid of. So when I was wearing them, they were a staple. I used to wear these a lot with like t-shirts and Converse. Like this, like I used to tie up my t-shirts or wear little crop t-shirts with this, and it was cute, so I'm gonna try. Okay, I don't know why I selected these to be on the chopping block. I am 1000% keeping these, and I did wear these probably the most recently out of everything that I've shown, and I 1000% wear this with t-shirts and tennis shoes. I think the only reason why I included these is because because I own far too many pairs of green pants slash trousers, just like with my green skirts and dresses. But I am just gonna lean into the fact that green is my favorite color. Sorry, not sorry. Why all of a sudden am I liking every pair of pants that I put on my body, when the last few times I have tried to style a pair of pants when going out for an occasion, I have felt like a potato. But right now, when I have nowhere to go, I feel cute in pants. What's the deal with that? But anyway, these are a pair of pants I haven't worn yet. I've had them for about a year. I'm pretty sure they're like little boys or like men's 28/30 waist trousers. I really like thrifting vintage men's pants because they were a lot more higher waisted than they are now. And they have like such good tailoring and such good structure, and the pockets are freaking deep. Like, I could put the contents of my entire purse in the pockets. It wouldn't look good, but I could do it if I needed to. Let me know what you guys think of these. I think these would be really cute with like a sweater tucked under, or like a crop sweater. Dark academia, goblin core, hobbit core. Oh god, am I gonna get rid of anything? I think I've just gotten rid of one pair of pants. Whoops. My goal was 4. I think I need to get more brutal. I mean, I did really well with the skirts. We're gonna try harder, okay guys? Okay. I honestly thought these were gonna be ones that I was gonna get rid of. I was like, for sure, these will be ones that I decide to get rid of, right? Why do I actually really like these? Why are these such a slay? I haven't worn these in a long time, but now I actually really like them, now that I have them on my body. Like, imagine 90s fall queen, hello? I mean, I know it's not for everyone, but like, I actually fill these out now. Oops. I think what it is I actually fill these out now. Last time I tried to wear these, I had spontaneously lost like 20 pounds from stress, and I was a stick figure, and these looked like I was wearing a diaper, but now my curves actually like fill them in, and I look like a Pixar mom. It's giving mother. Okay, I think we finally found one that we can let go of. I think I got these at the bins quite a few Whatnot sales ago, and I tried to sell them because they were in immaculate condition, but these are corduroy, and they've got like a stripe on them. They're super cool, but I am just not a skinny, like, jean person. Yes, these would be great with some knee-high boots in the fall, but that is also not my vibe unless I were to like do some sort of fantasy styling for these, but I have plenty of things to do that with. So I think I'm gonna let these go. I'm gonna donate these to my mother-in-law's clothing exchange. I don't know, some people that might vibe with this, I don't know. Just to kind of go along with the reoccurring theme, high-waisted pants are always a slay on me, and I really like these. I don't know why I put these in the pile. I think I just needed an excuse to try these on again because these are really cool. They are like extremely high-waisted, like to my rib cage. Okay, now we are on to the dresses. I actually tried this on the last closet clean out video this year, and I haven't worn it since then. I do really like it, but I think what's the issue is that I have a very similar dress already. Like, it's black, it's floral, and it has a leg slit, and I tend to reach for this one more. So you guys can see this one, how it looks. I love the sleeves. It's got a lot of pinks in it, but let me try on this dress and we're gonna compare. Okay, so this is why you try stuff on, because I feel like this one is a lot tighter on me than it used to be. Wonder why. But because of that, it just like kind of fits me weird. Like, it can't contain the boobage and it's kind of flattening me out. I don't know, maybe it looks good on camera. I can't tell because I'm stupid and I didn't put a full-length mirror over there, and I can only see what's on the viewfinder, which is partially obscured by my microphone cord. But from what I can see, I don't know, guys. It is a cheaper fabric because I believe they're both technically fast fashion. But this one is, let's see, what's this brand? I thought it was Zara, but what are you? Oh, I stand corrected. This one over there is Waif. I'm not too familiar with that brand. Sometimes I get brands that I'm not familiar with when I thrift. This one, on the other hand, guess what she is? Probably the lowest of the low when it comes to fast fashion. Yes, she is Shein, but I really liked the style of it because it reminded me of House of CB, but it is not House of CB quality, obviously. So I'm wondering if I should just, I don't wear the other one. This one is kind of feeling like a used paper bag. I'm wondering if I should just get rid of both of them and eventually save up for a House of CB dress, something that's like good quality, that doesn't feel like it's going to completely tear apart when I zip it up. Another let me know in the comments moment, please. Because I like the style of this dress. I really do. Like, out of these two, I like the idea behind this one. But it it feels like it's gonna fall apart. So for my regular viewers, you might recognize this dress. I thrifted this in SoCal earlier this year when I went to visit family and go to Anime LA. And I have not worn it because the zipper is an absolute nightmare. I did manage to get it up for this video. However, as soon as I got it up, it popped again and opened. So I have a feeling that this zipper is completely shot, which makes me wonder if it's worth the effort to replace the zipper or just get rid of the dress. Now, I would feel bad because then it's someone else's problem, and I don't want to do that. That's probably what happened. Someone probably gave up on it, donated it. I was just lucky enough to where the zipper didn't pop open when I was trying it on, and I assumed it was all hunky-dory. And then when I got it home, it just decided to give out. So suggestions would be helpful. I could give it to someone who is willing to replace the zippers themselves, or I could ask a friend to replace the zipper. I'm not sure yet. It is a cheap repro dress. I'm not sure what the brand is, but it reminds me of those dresses that are going around, like maybe Cider or Scarlet Darkness. You know, those ones that kind of like mimic the more expensive sustainable brands like Voria and Linen Naive. It reminds me of that. Like, this is a cheap polyester, plastic baggy, but I think I'm gonna, I don't know. This just in, I have made a discovery. It is not in fact Cider or Scarlet Darkness. I actually looked at the tag on the side, which I should have done in the first place. And your girl spent $12 at a bougie Goodwill in SoCal on a frickin' Shein dress. It's a frickin' Shein dress. I have been bamboozled. And you know, for Shein, it's pretty thick. I was expecting super duper thin fabric, but... And just to clarify, I have thrifted Shein. Like, you guys have seen several items that I have been like, yes, that is Shein. I did thrift that on purpose. However, I don't want to... Usually they're like $5 at most. $12.99 is, I think, is how much I paid for that dress, because it's an upscale Goodwill in Santa Ana, like very clean, curated. So the fact that I paid $12.99 on a broken dress, again, I'm not mad at the fact that I thrifted Shein, because I do it all the time. Gotta keep it out of the landfills. It's the fact that I paid $12.99 and I didn't know that it was Shein. I wasn't consenting this time, and I didn't get one wear out of it. It malfunctioned in the haul, in the try-on haul. And then the second time I put it on, it malfunctioned. I have no one else to blame but myself. I need to be more aware. But also, Goodwill, stop charging so damn much. All right, I think after that debacle, I am done trying on clothes. I am sufficiently overstimulated, and I don't want to put any more fabric on my body besides what is currently there, which I will probably wear to bed tonight. For my second closet clean out video of the year, I think I did pretty good. How many skirts did we get rid of? Editing Scotty, can you help me out here? Amazing. And we also got rid of some sweaters, which are really hard for me to get rid of because I'm a sweater hoarder. And I think we also got rid of some jackets, some other things. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. It's been too long. We did really good, and I'm very proud of us. And I think that's where we can end it for now. Let me get all up and close and personal for our outro here. If you're wondering about the Whatnot show, I am planning on doing that. Friday the 6th of October is when I am planning on doing the Whatnot show. Probably at 4 p.m. I'm gonna insert the time here because at this present moment I haven't made up my mind. And then whatever I don't sell, I am going to parse through, and some of it's gonna go to my mother-in-law, and then whatever I think I can get some more dollar out of, I'm going to put up on either Poshmark or Depop or Mercari. I will decide in post and put it up on the screen where I decide to put up the leftovers if you would like to buy something. Also, as a reminder, even if you cannot attend the actual live show, I'm going to try to get everything up in a timely manner beforehand. So if you have the Whatnot app, you can actually put in a pre-bid ahead of time before the show, so you can lock in whatever you would like to bid on. Now, if someone outbids you, that's another story. However, I would recommend turning on push notifications so that if you do get outbid during the show and you are able to quickly jump in, you can up your bid. It's a whole thing, but you know what, trust me. But again, if you can't make it, and if you can't put in a pre-bid, if you can't do any of that, keep an eye out for links down in the description where I will be putting the leftovers to be sold afterward. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming with me on this very chaotic journey, and this has been actually very cleansing and a very good thing for me to do, because I'm trying to do all the things to feel better and move on and grow in my life. Wow, I'm very, very eloquent right now. I need to go make dinner. It is very hungry. I am very hungry right now and I need to go make dinner. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. If you are not yet subscribed and you made it through this entire video, you owe me at least a sub. You gotta click that button. And also make sure you like the video because it really helps me out. Because your girl's trying to make this her full-time job and be able to feed her cats and dog. And also comment down below. I've prompted you guys to comment so many times in this video, but if you still haven't, go down there and comment because it helps with my engagement rate very, very much. And yeah, anyways, see you guys very soon. We have some very exciting videos coming up. Bye-bye. Boop.